Today I want to do a real quick review of the Glock 19 Gen 5. Glock recently introduced the Gen 5 for both the 17 and the 19. This is the 19. Have just over 1,100 rounds through it, no malfunctions, no stoppages. But honestly, if I had those, I'd probably be disappointed. I'm used to Glocks being boring, and that's kind of how I like my firearms. We'll go over a few of the changes, probably not all of them, but just a few of them. Glock did go back to a 2-pin design, reminiscent of the Gen 2 models. I'm not an engineer, I'm not going to comment, doesn't matter to me. Slide stop, ambidextrous, I do like that. I wish the magazine release was ambidextrous. I know it can be swapped over to the other side, but I like a handgun that comes out of the holster and can be used with either the right or left hand. And just disappointed, I guess they didn't have that. I do like the no finger grooves. I'm not a big fan of the finger grooves. My fingers never fit them. I've got small hands. So that was something that with some of the modified Glocks, I'd have those taken off anyway. So one less thing to do. The magazine well itself is beveled, and then there's a cutout here on the front strap. Not really sure why they did that on the front strap. Not a huge fan of that. The 17 I know doesn't have that, but the 19 does. The orange followers I do like. I haven't even used these magazines. Been running Gen 4 mags and they're fine. But when I have had a magazine hang up, I'm more prone to grab from the side and rip as opposed to grab from the front. So that little cutout there just kind of pinches your hand. I don't know. It is what it is. The AmeriGlo, this particular model has the AmeriGlo front sights. I do like those. That orange really stands out. And even more so than that, I like the fact that they're metal. I've never been a big fan of the plastic Glock sights. This was a $30 upgrade or something. I thought it was money well spent. The marksman barrel, I can't really comment on that. Haven't really noticed any accuracy. Really didn't expect to see any differences in accuracy. What else? The bevel here on the front of the slide, it's an aesthetic thing, but I do like that. Looks a little nicer. Other than that, it's a Glock. This particular trigger is probably one of the nicer stock Glock triggers that I have. After 1,000 rounds, I checked it with a digital alignment, and it was 4 pounds, 3.2 ounces. That was on a 10-pull average, so just over 4 pounds, and it was very consistent, broke the same each time. I did appreciate that, and that's kind of it in a nutshell. So been happy with it, but like I said, it's a Glock, and it's not a whole lot different than any other Glock. So train today, train tomorrow, train always, because the good guy never gets to pick the day.